What are
Tell me
we
lies.
gonna do
Tell me
about it?
Sweet little lies.
Oh. Welcome to the Jerk Circle Podcast. I'm your host Harold, and today we got the Goon Squad with us, and we got Dylan back because he's off his baseball sabbatical. Say hi, Dylan.
Hello, Dylan.
Say hi, guys.
Hi, guys.
Dylan, I'm gonna say you missed a really fun episode. We talked about the Brewers. We talked about the Brewers. We talked about the Brewers.
Oh, okay.
So, what did you do on your day off of work on the pod?
I think I watched a movie.
Is it a good one?
Probably not, because I don't remember what I watched.
Don't remember what it was?
But you know what? I guarantee it was still better than being there.
No.
No.
Come on, you don't like to talk to us?
Silly.
Wow.
I like talking to you, but not about that.
It shouldn't matter what we're talking about.
Well, it matters to me a little bit.
Wow.
All right, I've heard some vile, disgusting things come out of that mouth about Harold and other things. I feel like you could talk about baseball with us.
I could, but I don't want to.
All right.
Although
I just think you don't like us.
I will say, Dylan did
That
catch
must
me.
be it.
He did catch me lacking today. Watching the Brewer
I
game.
caught him lacking so hard.
He did. It was bad. I put the Brewer game on because it was at the bottom of the second on my break, and of course Dylan's like, "Oh, this guy's watching baseball," and I'm like, "Yeah, dude, I'm into it." And by the end of the break, I'm starting to nod off a little bit. I'm not even gonna lie.
This is full on is like
And
falling asleep on me.
like I'm sitting there, I'm
Wow.
leaning back a little bit. Dylan gets up to go get his gloves on and start getting ready for work, and he goes, "Hey Harold, something, something," and like it took me a second, I'm like, "Yeah." And, like, it took him, like, 2 minutes. But then he looks at me and he goes, "Were you falling asleep watching the game?" And I was like, "No." And then, like, 10 minutes later, I'm like, "Yeah, I was, so what?" I was like, I was
You waited
comforted.
so long to clap at me for that. I don't know why.
Oh, God.
Like, I was like, "No, I'm not falling asleep." And I was like, "Yeah, I was." But you know what? It's because I was feeling
Well, you definitely
relaxed.
was.
That's why, I thought about saying this. I talked about it. Cheyenne would agree with me. Well, maybe she only agrees with half of this statement. The Brewers are like the anti-Packers because the Brewers, I could be like, we're down, and I'm like not freaking out because I'm like, oh, we're gonna pull it out. The Packers, I'm like, they're gonna fuck it up somehow. I don't know if you'd agree with that sentiment. Like, we're good at pulling it out in the clutch, unless it's the playoffs. But that's a different story.
Well, I mean, they still pull it off quite a bit in the playoffs, too.
We just
Yeah.
Not in the
Just
NLCS.
not recently.
we make it to the dance. We make it to midnight, and then we walk home.
You pass out on the stairs walking back to your car.
Yeah, that checks out.
The girl
It
goes,
really does.
"Hey, I'm really enjoying this. My parents are at home." And then you're like, "Oh, I got to do a math test." And you walk home. That's the Brewers.
Oh.
But
Well,
this is
speaking-
not. Oh, yeah, you go first. I'll let you go.
I was just gonna do a little segue. I'll just say, Dylan, we are gonna talk a little bit about the Brewers before we get into the topic, just because the Brewers are hot right now. They're
You do you.
5-1.
I'm gonna be not paying attention to that. Just so you know.
I'm going to keep bringing you into this conversation.
All right, I'll catch you later.
Oh.
Wow.
Why don't you
Alright.
love us anymore?
It's just
Oh, I love you.
Oh,
I just can't stand baseball.
That's a red flag.
there.
what if
You're a red flag.
I had baseball on, but I was oiled up for you?
I'm there.
Oh, I want to see that batter's box, dude.
No, you gotta turn it off. Harold's gonna fall asleep.
Dude, first he goes, "I want to see the batter's box," and then he goes, "Oh, I gotta turn that off. He'll fall asleep."
Dude, you're gonna give me
Oh,
the
God.
camera and I'm gonna be snoring holding it while y'all are doing your business.
That sounds about right.
Yeah. Anyway, so the Brewers are hot right now. They're 5-1. Um, how do you guys feel so far with like the first two games and the Brewers winning both series?
I think our hitting's been pretty solid.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, there hasn't been a whole lot of home runs, but the Brewers have never really been, at least in the last
really
5 years,
home run team.
they've never been a home run team. They're a small ball kind of club.
Right.
You know, get the singles, get the doubles, get your runs the old school way. Don't get me wrong. Obviously, Yelly came up with the most clutch home run so far this season.
Dude, that was amazing.
That was wild. I scared the hell out of my mom when that happened. Because she was half passed out in her chair, and I'm just fucking yelling.
Dude.
But
yeah,
they're like we were talking about earlier, that seems like other than the first 3 games, I think we played from behind on pretty much everyone after that. And they always like to wait until the 7th, 8th, or 9th inning to get their runs. So
yeah,
I love how they win, but it's really fucking annoying.
I was telling Harold, like they're really fun to watch right now. I really hope they can dial it in to where it's like more consistent instead of waiting until like the last few runs, because you're gonna come up against a team that has a really good defense and you're probably not gonna be able to win that way. But who knows? I don't know. We'll see. I'd like it a little bit more consistent. I think our pitchers are doing pretty well from what I've witnessed.
I think the pitching's the best part of the
Sprout
team.
obviously had a really shitty start, but again,
Sprout did. He was
he's
really
very
rough.
young. It's his first time with a new program.
Yeah.
You can't expect him to come out and, I mean, hell, look at fucking Paul Skeens' first start of the year. And he's considered an elite.
Hey, his second game was much better.
So shit happens. And again, like I said, this dude's very young. He's only got, what, 3 or 4 starts under his belt?
Right.
And that was on a dog shit Mets team. I shouldn't say dog shit.
I would say dog shit isn't quite the right word we use, but yeah.
That's probably not the best word.
I mean, it's the Mets, so.
But you know what
no
I'm
love
saying?
lost.
He's not had a lot of starts. He's very young. I'm not too worried about him yet.
Yeah, I like Miz.
I think he'll
He's
bounce
doing
back.
good.
Miz
Woody is doing good.
Fucking beast.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think Brandon Woodruff, he did pretty well.
I like Woody.
Dude, Woodruff's a consistent pitcher. He's never super great, but he's never bad. You know, you pretty much know what you're getting out of him every time he goes out on the mound.
Right.
And I am perfectly fine with that.
Yep.
We just got to get him healthy.
The only thing I don't like is you might get an injury out of him, because that happens too frequently.
Yeah. And then once we get Priester back, he should be.
I'm ready to get some Priester back.
Elite bullpen, too.
Who am I missing? Who am I missing? Who?
We had what was it? Henderson.
Harrison. That was the thing.
Oh, Henderson. Yeah,
He had a really good start for his first start.
Really solid.
Mm-hmm. And he's very young too. That's the thing. Our whole pitching staff, other than Woodruff's, fucking
pretty young. Yeah.
Woodruff and Priester, I think they're all under 25. Obviously, Mizrowski's only 22, 21.
Like 22. Yeah.
And I know Henderson's not. He's right around that age. Might be a little bit older.
Ooh.
Woodruff's like 103.
Before I'm going to say what I'm going to say, I do want to hear from Harold. What do you think? How do you think the Brewers are doing?
The Brewers' offense kind of reminds me of cockroaches, where if they get one dude on base, they get like 7 guys on base. And it goes from, hey, this is a 2-2 game. It's even Steven. We don't know where this is going to, oh, the Brewers are up 7-2. How could this happen? And it's like,
you're not wrong.
The Brewers take a little bit to get like on base, but when they do, it's just, oh, we're stealing bases. Hey, we're getting really speedy guys to like beat out first base and be able to hit like right in the gap. Like there's guys that are home run hitters, but you're not hitting a home run every time. You need people that can put it in the gap, and we have like just enough of those guys in key spots that like it just works. And offensively, this team has been really solid. Obviously leads the league in stolen bases, but again, my biggest happiness is the bullpen being good. The pitching staff being elite or being very good, and just kind of
I
it
don't
all.
know if I'd go the elite, but they're damn good.
I think
Yeah.
the only elite thing I would say is probably the bullpen. I really like all the relievers. I like all the roles they fill. I don't get that sense of dread when we have to go to the bullpen that so many teams kind
Oh,
of have.
absolutely not.
But I obviously we're not even 10% of the way through the season. All you can do
just
really,
early.
Yeah, we got a long time to go.
like Jared said, all you can do is hope to win every series and see where it goes. So
Right. Yeah, I do want to talk about the stolen bases thing, and I feel like, my time watching the Brewers over the years, I feel like stolen bases really haven't been our thing, and so like this year to start just seeing, especially Hamilton, dude, that guy's quick.
Yeah.
That guy is fast, and they worry anytime. Was it? I think it was the White Sox game. I think it was the game that we went to, Harold, where like once Hamilton got on base, he was throwing, like, checking it at first base and making sure that Hamilton wasn't gonna run, but it didn't matter because he was still stealing bases. I just feel like that brings a whole nother side to the Brewers where it's like once they're on base, you have to watch out, and I think that gives them kind of an advantage on some things. So I like seeing that. I think that's pretty cool.
The Brewers definitely have a lot of fast kids on their team.
Mm-hmm.
And the ones coming up are almost faster. Like, Made's a fucking lightning quick. Obviously, Churio coming back. He's quick as shit. Which when is he coming back, by the way?
I don't
Anybody know?
I don't know.
At first, they said it was kind of a day-to-day thing, and then he got put on, I thought, 10 days. Who knows? I miss Churio.
Oh, Andrew. Oh, we
What?
got breaking news. I got to put Andrew on the spot.
Oh, boy.
The Green Bay Packers are trading Jaden Reed, their second-round pick and a future first, for Drake London.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I'm not falling for that bullshit on April Fool's, motherfucker.
Yeah. I say, that sounds a little too good to be true, bud.
But look, it's a graphic. It has to be real.
Has to be.
Okay. No, I'm not seeing it anywhere. Good try. A good try.
Dude, I fell for one this
Hey, man,
morning.
if it was true, Drake London would be a real nice addition for
I
him.
was gonna say, like, Drake London is a lot better than Jaden Reed, so.
Dude, I got Dylan all riled up this morning because I fell for one. I was like it's all.
Yeah,
I saw one that
thought
was
he
like
stupid. I'm like,
Chris
there's no
Ol-
way they'd make that trade.
it was like Chris Olave traded to the
Only
Jets
today
for a
you thought he was
second-round
stupid?
pick, and I was like, what?
Whoa.
Damn, I thought that
Yeah.
would gotten more of a rise out of you.
Good try.
Now when it does happen, I'm gonna be like, no, here it's real. Look, it's real.
All right, I just
happened?
want to ask you guys one thing before we get off Brewers talk.
Yeah.
And I don't know how much either one of you follow him. I know Dylan follows it pretty closely. But what do we all think of the Cooper Pratt signing?
Very good.
8 years, 50 million.
You get a guy who, at the very minimum, is gonna be a great defender, and has
Right.
solid hit mechanics. So you would think he would develop into hopefully a plus hitter and like platinum glover at shortstop. You like that deal? It's a little bit surprising he got signed before Midday, but then you probably assume Pratt would make the jump to majors before Midday then. It's the
But
Brewer
they still didn't
formula.
beat him.
I like. I mean, this is pretty much typical Brewers. They sign their guys before they get huge,
They tried to.
and
The ones they have a lot of
so-
confidence in, anyway.
I was saying, so clearly they see something in him, or and this is also like, the front office is pretty smart because of what they do with Churio, Yelich, so on and so forth. So it's like, if you're seeing a signing like this, I feel like I can trust it. And you're like, okay, that's smart. They know what they're doing. They've done this for years. Let's see where it goes.
Sure,
And
the
plus,
next one we're going to see out of them is going to be Made.
I hope so.
Because I guarantee you they're going to want to sign him before he makes it to the majors.
Yeah.
Which, I might add, I still think he's going to make the majors after the All-Star break this year. Or at the very least, they're going to make it into the club by the time the minor league seasons end.
Oh, when
which
they do
usually
the
last like a month and a half of majors.
the September call-ups.
Yeah.
I think no matter what, I think we're gonna see him in some capacity on opening day 2027.
Yeah. Oh, by 2027, I think he'll be starting. Next year, opening day, I think he'll be on the starting roster. He's like, again, I don't know if you guys have watched a whole lot on him, but that guy is an absolute freak of nature at baseball.
He's been climbing the minors like crazy, so
I believe he is the number 2 or 3 prospect in all of MLB right now.
I think he's number 1. I actually
He's 2
think.
or 3. Connor Griffin, I believe, is number 1. I don't know who else is there, but he's a top 5 prospect in all of MLB. He's so fucking good.
Considered 5th ranked right now.
Okay. Who's ahead of him, real quick, before we move on?
Let me pull that up.
Oh, I thought you had it up. That's why I asked.
Sorry. All right, I'm sorry. I got it up right now. Close that. There you go. Connor Griffin, number 1. Kevin McGoggle, number 2 for the shortstop for the Lions. Oh no, Miday's number 3.
Lions?
The Tigers.
I see. Tigers, yes.
Leo DeVries for the the Athletics.
Yep.
And then JJ Weatherholt.
I got a numbered card of his. Weatherholt, well, I guess, can you consider him a prospect now? Because he was on the opening day roster for the Cardinals.
I mean, it says.
I understand. The opening day was only last week, remember?
Yeah.
I think he's going to be kind of good. I hate to say it because I fucking hate the Cardinals almost as much as I hate the Cubs. Almost. I still hate the Cubs more than almost any other team in all of professional sports. They rank up there with the Eagles.
Ooh.
Yeah.
All right. I feel like we've left Dylan out long enough.
Dylan's pissy now.
Well, I didn't say that.
I still love you, Dylan.
I love Dylan to death. But yeah, we should go into our main topic. Don't you think, Harold?
I agree. Dylan may not like baseball, but I think a sport we can all agree is fun to watch no matter when it is the Olympics. But as some of you might agree with me, I think there is a little bit of meat on the bone. I think there's a couple sports they do not have that they frankly should have. And this, folks, is the Jerk Circle podcast openly auditioning sports that aren't Olympic sports that should be. Any questions? I don't think it needs any.
I don't think so.
Well, the question is who's going first?
Who's going first? I think because we left them in the dark for so long, I think, Dylan, you should go first.
I agree.
Okay. My first one is Karjitsu.
Jiu-Jitsu.
I'm sorry.
Karjitsu, man.
What is
wait. Yep,
Karjitsu?
I think I know what
That's
this
the one
is.
where they're like buckled and they have to like fight each other for submission inside of a car, dude. Oh my goodness.
Oh, I think I've seen that.
I would watch the crap out of that, man.
Not to be confused with phone booth boxing. That's a separate thing.
Yeah.
I think the way
That's some wild shit. You could see all that stuff on fucking ESPN News.
yeah.
I think I sent you that picture a couple of weeks ago. They had the Pillow Fight Championships on there. But I gotta tell you, them pillows were thick, and I would not want to get hit in the head by one of them. That would hurt. Because they're not like your fluffy fucking pillows you got in your bed. These are some hard, heavy, like, pads.
We got bricks in there.
Oh yeah. I think the way you do that one, Dylan, is you start maybe a weeks long competition where You start like kind of like a March Madness tournament where the first couple rounds you start in a bigger vehicle, but then it starts getting progressively more and more tight until you're fighting like the trunk of like a punch buggy or something like that, like something like really weird.
A smart car.
Yeah,
I like it. I like it.
Oh
Like a-
God, in a smart car.
like the like you said, the
Yeah.
Did you
Pinto
see me
from
and Dylan
GTA.
in there trying to box?
Oh my
I don't think either one of us are fucking moving.
dude, it's gonna be whoever
Yeah.
Bartfords knocks the dude out.
cuddles.
Dude, that car's
Okay.
gonna be
Interesting.
rocking. Holy,
I like it. I like that idea.
I
Can
guess
I go
it.
next because it's kind of the same thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think I think it's a little bigger than car jitsu or whatever the fuck you call it.
Okay.
Well, I would love to see slap boxing. And
Yeah.
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 that shit legit. When I first seen, what was it? Dana White started that show. I'm like, this is the dumbest thing ever. Why the fuck would I watch this? Well, then Hank was over to one day and he was watching it. I'm like, holy fuck, this shit is entertaining as hell.
Oh yeah.
And it's only blowing up since then. It's actually legit getting bigger.
It's getting pretty popular.
And it helped that,
And them
that
boys can
very
hit.
the first show he had. The one guy that won the heavyweight was from Wisconsin, so that was kind of neat. I forget what the hell his name was. He's actually from the same town Hank lives in.
I don't know.
Who's everybody? Oh, there you are. You
Yeah.
went quiet
I
on
don't
me.
know.
We were waiting for you to.
I was just trying to think.
So we're just letting
I
you
can't-
talk.
I can't remember the guy's name, but yeah, he's from Wisconsin. He's the one that won the heavyweight in that first show.
Okay.
It always helps me, at least in any sport, if I know the person's from the same state I'm from. Makes me root for him a little harder.
Oh yeah, 100%.
That's true.
But I think that would be fun as shit. I'm assuming you've all watched it at some point, or at
Oh,
least
yeah.
seen
I've
clips
seen.
of it.
I've seen him. Yeah.
It's, it's surprisingly entertaining as shit.
If we can submit our own person for it, me and Dylan got the guy that would be perfect for slapboxing.
Oh,
One
yeah.
of our coworkers.
Oh, yeah.
God,
He had his own amateur video. Well, it wasn't an amateur video of him slapboxing. It was him slapping the shit out of someone because he pissed him off. And that dude, I'm surprised his sneakers were still on. He like blew him out.
Yeah, that dude
Damn.
was down instantaneously.
Dude, it was like a Mexican cartel like execution, but with a slap. It was crazy.
good for him.
Unless Andrew, unless you want to go first, I got one.
I mean, one of mine was competitive tag. Have you guys ever seen the
Oh yeah,
videos?
Oh
of
yeah,
that?
I've seen those.
Kinda
That is
all that
interesting.
obstacles and stuff. Like
and
they're
they're,
they're
flying through
running.
that shit. Yeah,
Oh my
They're
gosh.
booking it, man.
they make me exhausted watching it.
Right? Yeah, I'd be like, I'm not doing that, but I feel like it's kind of fun to watch.
It is entertaining. I'll agree.
I guess we'll do a double.
Although, hang on.
sorry. You go.
Although some of the funnest parts about the competitive tag is watching the bloopers. If you ever
Yeah.
watched it, dudes are trying to go through these bars, fucking banging their heads off of it. Just
That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
Like, that's what I'm saying. Is like if this is
It would
live,
make for some interesting TV.
yeah.
that sounds so painful.
So far, I'd watch all three of them in the Olympics.
Oh yeah.
I have two, but I'm gonna go with the one that just inspired or just got an idea from Andrew. So you know how in Squid Games, how they all play like children games and stuff. What if we
Sure.
had?
Hold up.
What if we had something like that for the Olympics, minus the murder part? It's like you kind of
We're
like
taking all the fun out of it.
what?
I say that's kind of the point of Squid Games, isn't it?
I mean, yeah,
If
but
you
like,
don't win, you die.
but we can't murder people in the Olympics. What are
Obviously not. That's why. Let's just not do that.
we? Oh, okay.
I get it. I get it. It's fun. Some of the mini games in there were fun and entertaining, but I think the whole point that made that show good was if you don't win, you die.
What if we
I think
pretend kill him?
Harold. Yeah, I think Harold was like looking for like a. Oh, that'd be fun, and everybody's like, no, we should kill them still.
Yeah, I don't understand your issues with that.
What's wrong with the murder? I guess I'll go with my actual one that I was thinking about. Competitive eating, not just hot dog eating, which I mean, obviously, everyone knows.
Like all competitive eating?
Like there's different types of competitive eating, so I don't know how you would incorporate it into the
I
Olympics.
mean, I'd be down to watch it, depending on what the fuck they're eating.
Like if you look at like the hot dog eating competition they always do on like the 4th of July and stuff, it's always like the dude's stats are like this guy ate 10 pounds of Miracle Whip, this guy ate like 38 oysters in 2 minutes. It's like always like a bunch of side stuff that they munched on. Like I don't know if you just do hot dog eating just to like start it out, and then maybe you branch off, but some kind of competitive eating, man. Get Joey Chestnut on the national stage, man. The world stage.
Harold, I tell you what, if they ever do that and they have a timed event, say it's 15 minutes for the guy that eats the most Domino's pizza, I'm entering your ass in there.
You already made the wrong pick because I would have put Cole's ass in there. He would mow down like a madman.
Oh, that is true.
Yeah.
That's true.
He's built different. I've never seen a man
No, if
look.
it's a McDonald's order, maybe we're talking.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Harold would, but I mean, I don't know, Harold. I got confidence in you in almost any eating competition.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you dig down deep and you'd win that stuff.
You think so? I think I can dig deep too.
You'd look Cole right in the eyes and say, "Fuck you," and then eat 7 more slices of pizza than him.
I'm like Rocky Balboa at the end of Rocky 4, but like instead of like everyone cheering and clapping, they're like disgusted with how sweaty I am. Just like, oh.
This fucker. Yeah, sounds about right.
Do we have any other competitions we want to enter into the Olympics?
I have one that I realistically think could make the Olympics. But basically, you pick any game, but competitive video games. So like
esports.
Your CODs, your Siege,
Esports.
Oh,
esports in
yeah.
general. I'm honestly surprised it hasn't made it yet because it is in the last 10 years just gone fucking through the roof with a lot of games. Obviously, COD, I think. COD and Counter-Strike are the two that pushed it to where it's at. But now you got your competitive Rocket League, you got fucking Siege, you got all kinds of games that people playing competitive and making good money doing.
Halo used to be the big one too.
And it's no different than any other sport. It's not something just anybody can pick up and instantly be really good at. You got to put a lot of time, you got to put a lot of practice into it. You got to just naturally have the ability to do it. Which is pretty much any sport. I think it would work out great. I don't think you'd have a problem with, no offense to any of them, but the older crowd that watches the Olympics, they're obviously not going to like it, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
That's because most of them think video games are still just for nerds, which it is.
I mean, it still is, yeah.
We're all a bunch of fucking nerds. I can't even deny it.
Nerd!
Fucking nerds, man. But I think that would be a neat one to have in there.
You can even split it off like you have the Olympics, and then you have the Olympics like esports, and then you can have all sorts of stuff for that.
Yeah. You could go a lot of ways with esports stuff because, again, there's a shitload of different games you can have a competition for.
I'm surprised they don't have like poker, like a Olympics like poker tournament, like kind of like World of Poker, but just like
I
worldwide.
don't know, can they? Because that's considered gambling.
Eh.
I don't know how that would work. I mean, it'd be interesting to watch.
Competitive Uno.
Oh, I'm in.
Oh,
Love me some Uno.
You could do Monopoly, although I think Andrew might be out.
I don't know if the Olympics goes long enough to
don't.
play a game of Monopoly.
Could you imagine how long that would go for?
A few
forever.
hours. They'd have to start
Or-
that day
No,
one
you
and
want
finish
something
it
that
on
would take
Wednesday.
longer? Do so like a game of Risk.
I was just gonna say Risk.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to play Risk, but I do not want to take the time to learn it and play it.
It's not hard. It's It's a long process if you really want to finish out a game.
Yeah, I don't know anybody that's actually finished a game of Risk.
I've finished multiple.
Something wrong with you.
It's
Dylan's
so much fun, dude.
Dylan's
Oh my
really good at
goodness.
finishing, so that makes sense.
Ooh.
I'm good at what?
Finishing.
Yeah. Hey, don't play that down. You're the best, baby.
I like to conquer lands and take my
Got a lot
prize.
of
What can I
land.
say?
Settler
I got big
Catan.
land.
Oh, that was
I got land in the rear. Take a look at that.
Ooh.
competitive. Settlers of Catan would probably like cause people to riot. I guess. Does anyone have any
Likely.
last-minute additions for the Olympics?
I'll tell you what, man. I want like a competitive yodeling. That would go crazy. I
That'd be
think.
funny, honestly. That'd be really funny.
Honestly, it couldn't be any worse than the competitive breakdancing they had in there.
Oh my
Well,
goodness!
yeah.
Yeah.
I legitimately think that I could do. I'm fat, and I probably could do something. Like, I could. If I was gun to my head, told I have to win a bronze at something, or my whole family dies. I think that's my best bet. Is the breakdancing?
Yodeling?
Yodeling.
No,
Man,
the
confidence is
breakdancing.
key, man.
They need to make sports for fat people. What's a good sport fat people
I got
would be
it.
good at though?
I got this idea based off
The
of
competitive eating.
Guy Fieri's Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dines. You have to go into a packed Walmart and get a like random list of shopping goods, and whoever does the fastest time wins. But like if you hit someone, you get like a time penalty. So it's like you're racing to get the thing, but you're not trying to hit everyone. But it's packed, so you got to deal with annoying people.
And you have to use self-checkout when you're done.
Ooh.
Oh, you're a monster.
Mm-hmm. Because that thing don't ever work right half the time.
No.
I like it. I'm in. I'd watch
Yeah,
that.
that'd be fun. That'd be fun.
I
I
would
feel like they
partake,
had
but I'd
that
watch.
like not as a sport, but as like a TV show at one point.
Yeah,
They did. They
Diners.
had it where you
It's
got
like
so much
guys'
money.
grocery games.
Yeah.
Basically just ran around for 10 minutes and grabbed as much shit as you could.
Then you had to make it. So whatever you didn't grab, you still had to make.
Mm-hmm.
And they had like
Wow.
like wacky effects, like oh you have to go through this aisle. It's like the baby food aisle. So they're trying to make fish and chips with like the Gerber Life food. It's like oh how do you do
A little
that?
bit
Horrible.
of carrot puree.
Yeah.
Horrible.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Alright.
All right. Yeah. I think that's a good submission. A good amount of ideas submitted.
It sounds to me like we just need to start the
bored
Jerk
of-
Circle Olympics every 4 years.
Dude.
Yeah, the Olympics committee got nothing on us.
Nope.
Yeah.
We're gonna
Can-
overtake
We're
them.
gonna start our
in
own. We're gonna. See
If
who
we're
does better.
okay,
Yep.
here
Mm-hmm,
if we're gonna do our own Olympics, then we have to be sponsored by a big name, big time guy, right? And Jared, I think
Big
you'll
X.
agree with me. No, even bigger.
Yeah.
Even bigger. We
Bigger than Big X.
are gonna be the Jerk Circle Olympics, but we're gonna be the Jerk Circle Olympics in night 1, and night 2 is gonna be the Apocalypse, like Slam
Oh, get out.
Yes,
WrestleMania.
I'm in.
Get out. Get out.
I'm in.
You're
Like,
disgusting.
Hey,
Imagine
do
it.
not hate on the best wrestling organization.
I
that ever
definitely will.
Night
exists. You know,
1,
Dylan,
I'm so lost.
you're drawing a real thin line with your whole biscuit and gravy taking, and you throw this at me.
don't forget the baseball. Don't forget the baseball.
God, you got the Herald effect. You're just lucky you're cute.
Ah, you're Harold. Harold.
Why are you laughing, Harold?
Because you're me.
Your name is negative.
Well, I'd rather my name be an insult than to be nothing like Dylan's. Oh, shit, twin.
Wow.
Jesus.
What a hit. I'll never recover.
I feel like if Dylan's name means nothing, that's just neutral. Versus if yours
Yeah.
is negative, then
I'd
you're
rather
still
be.
negative.
I'd rather be recognizable, baby.
You
Weird.
are.
Not recognized.
Everybody
for good.
recognizes that fucking head of hair.
Yeah, I get
Yeah.
profiled for that all the time.
Mhm.
Dude, I'm not
You really
joking.
do.
Dude, I'm not joking. I think Thomas had a bigger afro than you until he shaved it off. He buzzed it off finally, that mop is gone.
Oh yeah.
That's what
But
Harold needs to do, shave his head.
Andrew, I don't know if you were gonna save this for the hot topic, but I think you should have your own little segment for this. You had a thing happen today. You wanna talk about it?
Well, it actually, yeah. So I wasn't gonna save it for the hot topic because it's something else. But so it happened yesterday, and I started a fire at work. um,
You started a fire?
yeah, I started a fire.
Did you leave your mic or
So-
fork in the microwave?
No. This is at my workstation,
Oh.
and so Thomas and I were, forming some big parts for a customer, and it's like in this big cell where like welders are, and they all flow together and whatnot. So part of our job after we're done forming some stuff is to stud weld this. Some of these parts get stud welded, and some of them get half-inch studs, and so they're kind of big. They require a lot of heat, and so normally, when you're forming bigger parts, you have brush tables. If you guys don't know what that is, they're just like small little tables where you can just jack up, and they just have like little bristles on them, so it holds up the part. And so we get to one of the parts that has the half-inch studs, and I'm throwing on the fixture like normal. I'm grinding the stuff, and ready to stud, and so I'm stud welding like normal. And so this type of material is what's called galvannealed, and it when you weld it, it releases kind of like a toxic gas, because of the material that it is, and
That
so when
shit
heat,
sucks.
yeah, it does. For any welders, know that stainless steel and galvanized, galvannealed. But so as I'm stud welding, normally like some of that smoke comes off, and so that's pretty normal. So stud weld the two, and some smoke is rolling out underneath the part, and I'm like, okay, that's normal. And I'm like kind of like blowing it away because I don't want to inhale that stuff. And I'm setting the stud gun down, I'm setting the ground down, and I turn back around, and there's some more white smoke. And I'm like, I'm sniffing, and I'm like, why does it smell different? I'm like, why is there a little bit more smoke? I'm like, so I'm just like, I'm waving it away, just kind of, like, oh, maybe this is a little bit warmer than, the last one, or maybe it was a little bit different than the last parts. And so I'm not really thinking about it too much. I turn around, I turn on the vacuum, and then I come back around, and there is more smoke rolling out from underneath this. And I'm like, all right. I start to dip down and peek under the part where the table is sitting, and the brush table is on fire. I literally look at Thomas, and I was like, oh shit, dude, the table's on fire. And so we pick up the part, we move it, and my first reaction, because like, I'm like, oh shit, if this whole brush table starts on fire, like, I'm gonna have to like run outside and just like throw it in the pond or something. And my first initial reaction is to grab the vacuum that I have and just suck up the fire for some reason. I don't know why. Which, it's not the smartest thing to do, let me tell you, because we've been sucking up all the dust and like other stuff that's in there. So realistically, it's probably not the smartest thing. You got a lot of dry dust and like other like ferrules and stuff in there. But no, I stuck that hose right over that fire, and it sucked the oxygen right out of that fire. That fire was gone instantly. But I looked at Don and was like, dude, I can't believe I just started a fire at work.
Holy.
Yeah, it was a little nerve-wracking, not gonna lie, but we acted quick and very professional, might I add. So yeah,
Fires are
just a fun
Nice.
works thing. Yeah, nobody knew about it, just Thomas and I. So
Well, I
There you
don't know.
go.
yep. So that was my little story I had. We can move into hot topics now if you want.
Who's first?
I don't know, I just told a big story, so somebody else can go.
That's fair. That is
All right,
fair.
Harold, you're going first.
I
if I
was
can
just
hear
gonna
Alright.
say. I don't think
Okay,
that-
I'll go first.
Oh, thanks.
Anyway, so, went to my first Brewer game this past Saturday, and I had a ton of fun
Yeah.
with it. You know, tailgated, watched the Brewers kick some ass. I had a lot of fun with it. I was surprised to see how friendly most of the people were. We were in a surprisingly White Sox crowded area, so when they were like, at first they were like pretty rowdy, and then once we started whipping ass, they kind of like got a lot more quiet. The kids in front of us were playing Clash Royale, so you knew they were like out of it, so that was always good to see. And afterwards, when we were supposed to meet up at Raising Cane's, this guy went to the wrong Raising Cane's, so ate
Yeah,
alone,
you did.
ate alone with my wife, which is perfectly fine. But yeah, I had a lot of fun with the game. Hopefully, want to go to more. And yeah, go Brewers. That's my hot topic.
So I just want to add something quick. First off, I've been to probably 40, 50 Brewers games. Every one of them so goddamn fun. It is so fun going to the Brewers games. It doesn't matter if you win or lose. The atmosphere there is amazing. The tailgating is probably the best part,
Oh yeah.
especially once it gets nice out. Obviously, it was a little chilly Saturday, but it wasn't that bad.
It was pretty cold out there. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Yep.
And so you said the crowd was, pretty calm, not too bad, the opposing team. It is never the same case for the other Chicago team when they're up here.
Oh,
Which
those
is
guys.
part of the reason I fucking hate Cubs and their fans is they're the most obnoxious, senile fans in baseball. Right next to the fucking Dodgers. I hate Dodgers fans.
Oh, oh my gosh, yeah, the
But
Dodgers suck.
at the same time, if you go to a Brewers Cubs game and the Brewers are winning it, you are going to have the most fun on the planet. Because the entire stadium will just start booing anytime they see a fucking Cubs fan on the big screen or anything.
Oh, dude, we gotta go.
So where do the Cubs?
The best, hang on, real quick.
Oh, you
real
keep going.
quick. One of my favorite Brewers experiences was a Brewers Cubs game. And this was back when I was still smoking them old cigarettes. Me and my cousin went out. They got a little outdoor bar where you can go out there, have your cigarettes, get drinks, do whatever the hell you want, And obviously, it is nothing but Brewers and Cubs fans out there. And this sorry son of a bitch comes walking out wearing a White Sox jersey.
Oh,
I never heard somebody get razzled so bad in my life. Dude walked out, got razzled for 3 seconds, turned around and walked right back in the stadium.
Get your ass back in there before I kill you.
Pretty much. I'm like, it's one thing to get yelled at from the opposing team. You're getting yelled at by the whole stadium. Because Cubs fans can't stand the White Sox fans. Brewers fans don't like White Sox. Nobody likes the White Sox.
No, oh my gosh, no.
I mean,
Harold, you were gonna say something before.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say. So where do you rank Cubs fans on like the worst fan base? Like, are they touching Philly fans? Are they like, where does it?
Dude,
So
we
as
should
far
have a
as-
pod episode for that.
Oh, that could be
Honestly,
a
we
good
should
one.
do a whole episode on just fan
Like
clubs.
worst fans.
And not just sports either, just fans in
I'll
general.
put it this way. I put them in the top 5 worst fan bases in all of sports.
Ooh, that's up there.
They're not number 1. They're probably not number 2. But they're up there.
That's fair.
That's such a fire idea. Worst fan. I'm gonna write that down. Hold up.
Yeah, we definitely got to do
Such
that.
a fire idea. Okay. You're welcome. I'll take all the credit. Thank you.
All of it. Good job, Dylan.
No, I wanted to say one thing because you had talked about how the White Sox fans, whatever. When we were at the game, there was a part in the game. I don't remember what inning. The White Sox just hit like out in left field pretty deep. It wasn't a home run or anything, but it was on the ground or whatever. And so like our left outfielder was running for it, and these guys were the White Sox players were running around the bases, and he gets to third base and he starts to go home. And I'm not kidding you, our guys in the outfield threw a bomb to like the guy at third fields, or third base, and then threw it home. And all these White Sox, me and you, so like this is happening in like 10 seconds. And these guys in front of us and all the White Sox people around us are cheering because they just hit their double and they're gonna score, yada yada yada. I'm not kidding you. It was like the perfect throw, the perfect laser beam. Like boom, boom. The guy didn't even get to score. He got tagged out, and that was the end of the inning. And all the Brewer fans erupted in that stadium. Oh, it was so fun. It was so fun to watch and be a part of.
It's just like I said. I know you've been to a couple. Harold does for. The atmosphere is. There's not much competition.
That stadium is just beautiful in general.
The stadium's gorgeous.
I love it. I love it. I will go plenty of times. It's cheap, first of all. Like
yeah, it's not outrageous unless you get to playoffs. Right.
Then but like, a regular season Packer game is at least a couple $100 versus.
Oh right.
This last Brewer game was $31. Like, yeah, I'll go. I'll go.
I've been to a lot of seats in that stadium. There's really not a bad seat. You can see everything pretty much everywhere you're sitting.
Yeah.
There's a couple spots where you might get a blind spot in left or right field on the corners, but other than that, you can see pretty much anything from anywhere you sit. My favorite spot in that stadium is out in right field on the bleachers. Not the actual seats themselves, but the bleachers.
Oh, okay.
Favorite spot in that stadium.
Yeah,
and those tickets are generally dirt cheap.
Like I said, they're not expensive.
No.
The atmosphere is great. Obviously, you hope to get a win, but even if they don't, like the atmosphere is still really fun to be a part of.
Yeah.
The Brewer games that I've been to, they've always won. So technically, they're perfect when I've gone. So I don't know if that.
Well, you
that
better
means
go to
anything or
every
not.
playoff game this year.
So, yeah. No, I just wanted to interject on that, but someone else can do their hot topic.
Dylan, you've been quiet. We'll let you go.
Okay. Through this past week, I've been watching The Rings of Power on Prime.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Honestly, it's not as bad as any of us thought it was going to be.
I watched the first season. It wasn't the greatest.
The first season wasn't amazing. It was very slow
build up.
Like a lot of political stuff about like survival of the different races and all that. But the second season, it started off really high energy and a lot of really interesting action so far. So I'm excited to see where it'll go.
Okay.
Because how many seasons are there now?
I think right now it's 2 or 3.
Okay.
I think it's 2. But the third one's just finished production, I think. So.
I do have to get back to watching it.
Yeah, I'll finish it out. I think it's going to be pretty decent.
I mean, I pretty much like anything Lord of the Rings.
Oh, yeah. And yeah, I didn't, I mean, you've seen it. I didn't see that twist coming on revealing the characters.
Oh,
or the one certain character.
That's been a while, but I'm pretty sure I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. That surprised me.
It's alright, I like movies that do that. Or shows, I should say.
Yeah.
Was that it?
Yeah, that's it.
All right. You or me want to go, Andrew?
You can go.
Okay, I'll go. So, my thing, and I'm pretty sure most of you three know already. After the podcast last week on Friday, I was offered and accepted a new job. It's kind of weird. I'm excited about it, but it's weird because I've been working full-time since 2004, and I've spent almost 16 years at the place I'm at. So it's definitely going to be a big change. But homie offered me money that I couldn't really say no to.
Right.
It made that decision kind of easy. Actually, funny story about it is I was offered the job last week, Monday, before we even did the podcast. That's when I had my
Wow.
well test and interview and all that. And it was a little bit of a raise from what I was making at work. So I told the guy, give me the rest of the week. I'll let him know by Friday. I thought about it all week. Obviously, I actually called the guy back on Friday, and I'm like, I got to be honest. I think I'm going to stay where I'm at. You know, been there a while. I'm pretty comfortable with it. And then he comes back with the money offer he ordered to get me to come over there. I'm like, son of a bitch, you're making it hard to say no, dude. I'm like, give me the weekend. I thought about it for about 2 hours, called him back, and accepted the job.
Nice. Congrats.
So put my 2-week notice in this week. I start there on the 13th.
Attaboy.
Nice.
Yeah, buddy. Again, it's a new job, so I'm a little nervous, but I'm also excited.
Yeah.
For
I hope
sure.
it works out. It's a pretty nice little gig. It's a real small crew. There's 3 people in total versus the 500 I deal with right now.
That's definitely a change.
That's going to be a change. And I can listen to music at work again, so that's great.
Mm,
Ooh.
that's one thing that's got to change, man. It's so
That's
bad.
sweet.
It is nice. Or
I think
podcast,
I would
you know,
go
whatever.
insane. I'd go insane if I couldn't
I
listen
do.
to music at work.
It wasn't so bad when I was working over next to them 2 goons because I could go over and bullshit with them.
Yeah, we just talk all day.
Yeah, pretty much. That wasn't so bad. But where I'm at right now, I mean, it's not horrible. I've finally gotten all the ladies over there to at least talk, so it's not quiet the whole day. But it's not like talking to them 2 goons.
How did your manager take it?
Well, I assume pretty good because I told him pretty much what I told you, and then he's got to give me the little sheet of paper, you know, to make it official that I put my 2 weeks in.
Mm-hmm.
He looks at me, he's like, I'm not fucking joking around when I say this. Can you get me a job there? So, now, Scott, so those 2 goons know it, but me and Scott, my supervisor, I've been friends with that guy since I started. I mean, in and out of work, we're good friends. I've gone to his kids' birthday parties and everything. So, Scott's going to be happy for me regardless.
Yeah.
And like he said, he's like, I'm happy for you. Obviously, I don't want to see you go, but I don't blame you.
I don't blame anybody.
No, I don't either. I'll never get mad at a person for quitting and try to better themselves.
Mm.
You gotta. That's half the time. That's the only way to move up in this fucking work world is finding something different. You get stuck. That's kind of where I'm at. That's where I was at. Where I am right now is I'm stuck. Unfortunately, there's no place for me to move up. Even if I would get like a lead or a job like that, I'd still end up taking less money. So it's not worth it.
Right.
Yeah, that
Right.
sucks.
So yeah, we're gonna start
Good
a whole
stuff.
new chapter and see what it's like.
Yeah, happy for you, man.
I mean, if it doesn't work out, I'm pretty confident I could always go back to where I'm at.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll take you.
Oh yeah. Which is
They
also
take
why
just
I'm
about
not going to be
anybody.
an asshole. I'm going to put a 2-week notice in and work my 2 weeks. Not just
Yeah.
be like,
That's
nah,
smart.
fuck it, I quit and walk out. I ain't going to do that. I
Right.
can't promise you I'm going to make it there next Thursday, the very last day though.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Right? Nice 4-day weekend before I start a new job sounds real nice.
Yeah, that's true.
Good stuff.
Well, that was about it. Obviously, for most of us, we got Easter coming up this weekend, so I got that to look forward
I
to. All that
completely
good ass food.
I completely spaced out it being this Sunday, to be honest.
Honestly, I
It's
don't
about
think I have
food,
any
I didn't
plans
forget.
for it.
No?
Mm-mm.
Well, you better get some.
Oh, okay.
You can watch baseball on Sunday, Dylan.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass.
Oh, God, Harold.
Well,
All right.
I think we're ready to wrap this bad boy up.
I got my hot topic, and then we can wrap up.
Oh, yes.
This guy forgets everything.
I did.
That's fine. I'll make it short and sweet because I feel like I've been blabbering a lot in this episode, and it's kind of running a little long. But my hot topic is I watched War Machine And
Okay.
I'm gonna say that's probably one of the best movies I've watched on Netflix. I'm gonna keep it to
Okay.
Netflix. I'm not gonna say like
As like a Netflix original.
as like a Netflix original.
Okay, I can back you on
That's
that one.
Okay.
one of the
Alright,
best
yep.
that I've ever seen from Netflix.
I'll give you that.
Yeah. No
was
arguments there.
hooked from the beginning till the end, and I like a lot of the actors. I was actually has everybody seen here? I don't want to like spoil anything.
I don't know if Harold has, but
You're good.
he doesn't watch
You're
movies
good.
very
He won't
fast.
watch it anyway.
It took him 3 months to watch Lord of the Rings, so.
That's true.
I mean, it took him
I was
fucking 20
expecting that
years.
the crew that he was leading was like some of them were gonna survive. None of them fucking survived.
Yeah, dude.
Like when they throw twists like that in there, because like you're like, oh, it's cliche, like you know the big robot's gonna hunt some people down or whatever, and you know, they'll make some of them will make it through. Nah, dude, these guys got obliterated. It was
Nah,
Oh,
most
yeah.
of them.
well, except for one. Yeah, I should say
That's to say,
one.
I'm pretty sure the one guy survived.
There was one guy, but he was basically like incapacitated the
Yeah,
entire.
for
Yeah, he
95%
was
of
no
it.
use.
Yeah, he was of no use.
It was just them dragging him.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I love the idea of it. I think that was a pretty cool concept. And I think they did really well. I really like Alan Richardson as an actor.
Oh, I love him. He's great.
So like, I think he did really well acting during the movie too. So yeah, I just overall I really loved it. Faith and I watched it, and she liked it too. So yeah, that's about it.
Look, did you watch the other one with him that came out not too long ago?
The Playdate one.
Yes.
Yeah, I did see that one. I
It's
wasn't.
interesting, but it's got its moments where I'm fucking dying laughing.
It's interesting because of I didn't know that Kevin James and Alan Richardson would ever be in a movie together.
You wouldn't think so. It's not a
Like,
combo we would think of, but it kind of worked.
yeah. I will say I pretty much had an idea of what was going on right from the get-go.
Mm-hmm.
Like the first like 15 minutes of the movie, I'm like,
Yeah,
I
the
can
big
pretty
twist
much
in
tell you
there
how it's
wasn't
gonna end.
much of a big twist.
No. It was a good movie for it being on Prime or like a streaming service. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I liked it.
All right, Harold, take us home.
Take us home.
Yeah, we're going home. This is the Jerk Circle Podcast. I'm your host, Harold, and until next time, I will see you boys later. Goodbye.